Truth Titan presents 10 incredible facts about the Titanic. Hey there, history buffs. You think you know everything about the Titanic? Well, think again. We're about to drop 10 facts that'll totally blow your mind. No, we're not talking about the usual stuff. We're talking about the real jaw-droppers. Get comfy, because by the end of this video, you'll be the one dropping Titanic facts at parties. Let's dive in. Fact 1. The Titanic almost had a fire on board the entire voyage. Did you know that there was a fire in one of the Titanic's coal bunkers before it even set sail? A fire had been burning for days, and the crew kept it a secret from passengers. Some believe this fire weakened the ship's structure before the iceberg was even a factor. Fact 2. The ship's cat was a lucky symbol until she left. Ships often carried cats for good luck and to control rodents. The Titanic had a ship's cat named Jenny. According to legend, Jenny and her kittens left the ship while it was docked in Southampton. Some say this was a sign of bad luck, and maybe Jenny knew something the humans didn't. Fact 3. There was a lifeboat drill scheduled for the day of the sinking, but it was cancelled. Here's a wild one. The Titanic was supposed to have a lifeboat drill on the very day it hit the iceberg. For reasons still unknown, the captain cancelled the drill. Imagine how many more lives could have been saved if the crew had practiced evacuation earlier that day. Fact 4. The rich and famous on board had books full of money. First-class passengers lived in luxury, but they also carried some unusual items with them. One passenger, millionaire John Jacob Astor, had a book in his pocket, stuffed with $10,000 in cash. We're talking serious pocket money, and that's just one of the many eccentricities of the wealthy passengers. Fact 5. The Titanic was warned about icebergs. Here's a shocking one. The Titanic received several iceberg warnings throughout the day before it hit the iceberg, but the ship continued full speed ahead. Some believe that this decision was influenced by the captain's desire to break a speed record. Fact 6. A Japanese survivor was shunned in his country for surviving. Masabumi Hosono was the only Japanese passenger to survive the Titanic, but when he returned to Japan, he was shamed for not going down with the ship. He was accused of dishonoring his country because he chose to save himself. Fact 7. A forgotten dog rescue. While the Titanic had over 2,200 people on board, there were also dogs. In fact, 3 dogs survived the disaster. First-class passengers managed to smuggle them onto lifeboats. These lucky pups were a Pomeranian, a Pekingese, and another Pomeranian. Fact 8. The wreck of the Titanic is disappearing. More than 100 years after it sank, the wreck of the Titanic is slowly disintegrating, thanks to metal-eating bacteria. These tiny organisms are consuming the ship's iron, meaning future generations might not have a wreck to explore. Fact 9. The Last Supper on the Titanic was 11 courses long. The last meal served to first-class passengers was a grand affair with 11 courses. Imagine feasting on oysters, filet mignon, and fancy desserts, all while completely unaware of the disaster that was about to strike. Fact 10. A priest refused to leave and stayed with the dying. Finally, Father Thomas Biles, a Catholic priest on board, refused to leave the ship. Instead, he stayed to hear confessions and pray with passengers during the final moments. His selfless act is still remembered today. And there you have it, 10 incredible facts about the Titanic that you probably didn't know. Which fact surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more historical facts and mysteries. See you in the next video.